Hi, I'm Town of Islip Supervisor Angie Carpenter here in the town boardroom that has not been used much lately, unfortunately, because we still are under COVID restrictions. But I'm very excited today that we're having this little press event so that we can introduce Liberty Mass and the wonderful, gracious generosity on behalf of Sue and her team at Liberty Mass, who are making an incredible donation to the town of Islip, 10,000 masks to help us in our fight against COVID and keeping everyone safe. Joining me today, we have Arthur Abadi, who's our Director of Personnel and also our Safety Officer, who makes sure that everyone has the PPE equipment that they need here in the town of Islip, and our team from Public Safety, Tony D'Amico, Commissioner, and Deputy Commissioner Tony Prudenti, who also help in that distribution of the PPE throughout our town. And as I said, Sue and David from Liberty Mass. So without further ado, I want to turn it over to Sue. I would like you to hear their story and how they sort of shifted gears, if you will, and went from garment manufacturing to service a real need for us as we found ourselves thrown into this world of COVID. Sue, if you would.
Thank you so much, Angie. Well, thank you so much for letting us here. And it's a shame that, we have to go through this COVID. We are proud to be here, and we're proud to offer our product made in America to our communities.
And right here in the town of Islip, and that's what's so exciting for us, a woman-owned business, right here in Bohemia, and turning around and giving back to her community 10,000 masks to, us here in the town of Islip to distribute to our employees, our seniors, and those in need. So I'd like for everyone to hear a little bit on a day-to-day basis what happens with the PPE equipment, and certainly Arthur Abadi, a personnel director / safety officer, is in the front lines when it comes to our fight against COVID here in Islip Town. Arthur.
Thank you, Angie. First, let me say, Sue, we're so grateful to you folks for the wonderful donation. The fact that you're female-owned, you're from Islip, they're made in America. I mean, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing, and especially because it's from Islip, so we're very grateful. On a daily basis, we get phone calls 7 days a week about somebody who's got a relative who's had come down positive with COVID. We sterilize work areas regularly with the help of our folks in DPW, Tom Owens Department, Public Works. We're dealing with logging in and monitoring people who are quarantined as a function of the COVID and at risk for COVID. So we're constantly dealing with this thing. And it's been a challenge, but it's not one that we haven't learned from and that we haven't realized that we've gotten very good at handling these kind of crises. And frankly, a donation of this magnitude is just makes me speechless, and thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Arthur. And certainly health and safety is at the forefront for us here in the town of Islip, not only for our employees, but certainly for all of our residents. And keeping people safe is what Tony D'Amico and Tony Prudenti do on a daily basis, heading up our public safety department with our fire marshals, code enforcement officers, and certainly our park rangers who are on duty 24/7. So if you would, Tony.
I just want to thank Sue and David as well. This is great. Like Arthur said and Angie said, we have a Bohemia business, woman-owned business, which is great. Masks from America, just terrific. It's a great thing. We've been dealing with nursing homes. We deal with some of the local veterans organizations, so we have been providing some masks to them on limited supplies. We're dealing with the public all the time, and it's really important, I believe, to have the masks, not only to wear them, but make sure that your loved ones are wearing them, your kids are wearing them. I had COVID back in November, and it's not a good experience. So I strongly recommend that everybody wears their masks, and it's great that you're helping us out to have them. It'll just take us that much closer to getting rid of this disease. So thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And, Tony mentioned that he had COVID. It seems that anyone who has experienced having COVID is our biggest advocate for wearing your mask and sanitizing, washing your hands, don't touch your face, all of the things that we've been saying over and over. And even with the advent of the vaccine, and people are getting vaccinated every day, thank God for that, you're still going to need the protective equipment. Even though you're vaccinated, you're not invincible, you still can carry, and there's still so much that we don't know about it. So we're just urging everyone to continue to be safe, continue to wear your mask. Remember, we're in this together, just 6 feet apart. Thank you so much. Sue, David, thank you so much for being here.